Hello friends, welcome to the Cold War Prepper. My name is Lee. Can you hear that? I hope you can, but I doubt it. Thunder, lightning, rain, first time in 90 days. They say we might get 2 inches today. So refreshing. And they say that we're not going to hit 100 today, so it'll be the first time in like 90 some odd days we haven't had 100-degree temperatures. But wow, is it great. Okay, I want to start off with two different things. Number one, I want to start off with a quote by Mark Twain. And then after that, I would like to just reiterate why I'm doing what I'm doing, and how I intend for it to be used, just to deconfuse the subject a little bit. So Mark Twain says, oops, where's my eyes? I need my glasses. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that. But the really great people make you feel like you too can be great. So let's see what we can do to help each other be great. So the reason we're doing this is because I'm encouraging you to create a spreadsheet. And so you're going to have 1 through 31 for the columns, and then you're going to have the month off to the far left. Then for the rows, you're going to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so what we're trying to do is fill up all those cells, all 365 cells in a year, with a meal. Now, you may be using some of those meals more than once. For example, chili and rice for me, we're probably going to do 24 of those. Well, that means I have to go buy 24 cans of chili in order to have 24 meals of chili and rice. So you're going to have your numbered cards, and it's going to have basically what the menu, well, the title of the food you're eating, what the main components are, and then what you need to purchase in order to have that done. We want you to also get a vegetable and a fruit serving with every single meal, and make sure you get something to drink other than just plain water. For breakfast, I strongly encourage you to have Nutrient Survival's Immune Boost in orange drink, fantastic drink, and then their vitamin coffee is superior. And so, because I plan on having 365 cups of coffee, and they come 32 a box, that means I'm going to need 12 of these boxes, because each box is basically 1 month's worth of coffee. So let's take a look at today's menus and what we're going to do with that. And this is one of my least favorite foods to prepare for breakfast. I just don't like the consistency of it. I will eat it. I did when I had to in the Army, but just my least favorite. So we're going to start off for my family. I am getting Nutrient Survival's Hearty Apple Cinnamon Oatmeal, and this is just this is one serving. Put it in a cup, mix in some hot water, let it seep for a while, and you've got it. Now to that, we're probably going to augment that a little bit, and you can do that a couple ways. You can do it with canned fruit. You can do it with Walmart has these dehydrated fruits, and then you also have from a lot of the reputable companies, you're going to have, whoops, let's see if we can get it here. There you go. So this is this month's order with Thrive Life. So that's blueberries. So you can get all kinds of stuff to add to that. And then you might want to also add a meat to it. For lunch, we're going to do, basically, we're going to start off, I call it Boy Scout hash, for lack of a better word, because we used to put this, we would take some ground beef, potatoes and onions, put it in an aluminum foil, seal it all up, and throw it in the coals of the fire for about half hour to 45 minutes, and we'd open it up, drench it in ketchup, and you had what we call Boy Scout hash. So of course that's going to require you start off with ground beef. So you're going to put in a little bit of ground beef. You're going to need some diced potatoes. Now you can either use freeze-dried or you can use canned from Walmart. This is the cheaper way to go. Then you're going to need some onions. So I have some freeze-dried onions that we're going to reconstitute, put all that together. You can do this either in a pan and cover it and cook it all together, or you can do it the Boy Scout way and just put it in aluminum foil, throw it in the coals of a fire. And then we're going to add some sort of a fruit to that because we already have the vegetables, the potatoes, and the onions. So the fruit, whatever you choose. Now for dinner, it's going to be a variation on what we did for lunch. So you might not want to do these on the exact same day. But we call it Sunday soup or hamburger soup, some people call it. It's going to start off once again with some freeze-dried hamburger or some ground beef in a pot. To that, we're going to add some onions. We're going to add some diced potatoes. We're going to add tomato sauce and diced tomatoes. And then we're going to add a can of veg oil. Season it to taste, bring that to a simmer, let it simmer for about 15-20 minutes. The last 5 to 7 minutes, we're going to throw some pasta in, just kind of thicken it up a little bit and add some wheat type stuff to it. I prefer to use the shell roni, but I've seen other people who fix it and they'll use spaghetti, and then I've seen my wife's family uses elbow macaroni. But you know, it's a very common meal. So what we're looking at, and you're going to want to add some sort of a fruit for dessert. So we're having oatmeal for breakfast, along with some sort of a meat, some nutrient survival vitamin coffee, some immune boost orange drink along with that for the breakfast. For lunch, we're going to have the Boy Scout hash, ground beef, potatoes, onions, all mixed together for about a half hour in the coals or on a pan, covered in over your heat source, and then drench that in ketchup and serve that. And you want to add some sort of a fruit to that as well. Then for dinner, we're having what we call hamburger or Sunday soup, which is ground beef, veg-all, tomatoes, tomato sauce, potatoes, and then pasta of some sort. Then you're going to have some sort of a fruit for dessert for that too. Okay, so there you go. That's the 3 for today. And remember that we're all in this together so we can come out the other side together. Please take care, and remember, togetherness is the key. Bye-bye.